Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to be here. Today I want to film a get ready with me, have you join me and give you a little bit of life updates, chit chats, random talk. You get the drill. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Okay, so before I start, I'm going to put my hair away and I'm going to use one of my absolutely favorite mini ears. These one are from Star Wars. I got them at Hollywood Studios. And I'm just gonna put my hair back so it doesn't get on the way. So excuse my flyaways. And yes, they light up. So I don't know if you can tell, but they have like Star Wars scenes and they light up. They're pretty cool. But don't let that distract you, so I'm going to turn them off and start with my face. Lately I've been having a lot of breakouts because I'm about to get my day of the month, so I got like 3 new breakouts, one on my eyebrow, on my lip, and on my cheek, and it's not fun. They hurt a lot. But I'm going to slap some makeup on my face because I want to record another video today. I'm trying to get the hang of it again, you know, trying to do a regular upload. So I'm gonna start with my primer. I did put some medicine on because I've been really inconsistent with it, and I feel like today I have to do it, you know? Like I've been missing it a bunch of days, so. And I do wanted to talk about what I've been doing all these months while I wasn't recording or filming or uploading or anything with YouTube. If you're new here, I took like pretty much a 5 to 6 month break, I think. I know I stopped uploading like around November of last year because there were so many things going on in my life and I did not have the time or the place, honestly, to record. And I felt like I just needed to stop and take a break and, you know, get some energy, pull myself together again to get the hang of it again. So we're here now. And I'm really excited. Now, if you're wondering what I've been doing during all this time off, I did a lot of stuff. Like I started a exercise routine because I've been gaining weight so bad. In the last 2 years, that's all I've been doing, just gaining weight. And I feel like I kind of lose track of my health and stuff like that. So I decided to start working out again. I'm doing the P90X exercise, so I schedule it in a way where I could fit it with my schedule. I've been exercising pretty much every day, or like at least 5 to 6 days a week, and that's pretty fun. But because I started doing a new routine, like I didn't know how to go back to YouTube, honestly. Now I also started baking. And that's like, feel that of all the things that I've been doing during this time off, I feel like that was the most rewarding one. I do know how to bake those cakes out of a box and stuff like that, but I learned how to do macaroons. And if you follow me on Facebook, even though I haven't posted in a long time, I did post that. I did tell you that I learned how to do macaroons. And one of the subscribers from this channel, she is a macaroon queen. Like she's awesome, and I've always been inspired by her. But she lives in Puerto Rico, and I've never been able to, you know, to make an order from her or ask her if, you know, if she sells them or anything like that, because I'm across the ocean. She's not close to me. So I was like, either I'm gonna buy over here, and I tried to, you know, look for a place where they sell really good macaroons, and I found them all, but it's like 45 minutes away. And when we finally went there, John didn't like it that much. So I was like, oh great, here goes my hopes for, you know, finding a store that really sells good macaroons. So I think the only option left was to do them myself. You know, it wasn't something that I learned how to do overnight. It really took some practice. And you know, have you heard about those stories where people succeed, but they have to try and they fail, then they try and then they fail again, you know? So it's like a trial and error thing. But I finally, after 10 intents, I'm gonna say, I got the hang of it and I learned how to do them. By the way, I did do a batch last night, so let me show it to you. Okay, I went back to the kitchen because I wanted to show my macaroon. I made a batch last night. I baked a batch last night, and this is it. Can you see how beautiful this looks? I mean, I'm really proud of this, honestly. I'm not gonna eat it because I feel like it's not fair for you guys, so I'm gonna put it aside, and I'm just gonna continue my makeup. But yeah, I've been baking, and I've been doing what else? Oh, I did also brownies. I baked brownies because John loves brownies. I like chocolate, please don't judge me. But I don't love like chocolate stuff, like chocolate cake, brownies and stuff like that, because I feel like it's too overpowering. Now some chocolate cakes are really good, you know, I can eat them. At some point I can't have them anymore. So I'm not a fan of brownies, but John is, like John loves chocolate. Now I did use like a Betty Crocker box, but it didn't work out. I think I overcooked them. So yeah, I've been failing at making brownies. A disgrace, I tell you, disgrace. Anyways, I'm not going really crazy with my makeup because I'm trying to do like an everyday thing. This is what I do every single day before I go to work. Lately, I have been waking up really late. Not really late, but let's say I wake up to have enough time to take a shower, get ready, do breakfast, finish my makeup, and go. So that's like about 30 to 35 minutes. With that time frame, I don't have enough time to do like a really nice eye look. So I just go through quick and easy makeup. So that's what I'm aiming for today. I'm just going to put some concealer. Also, besides baking, I did a lemon cake. I feel like that's my favorite cake. Not chocolate cake, but lemon cake. I just like fruity stuff, like citrusy. That's my favorite kind of flavor. I wanted to pair them with cream cheese frosting on top, but the one I bought wasn't really great, so I think I have to find a really good recipe for cream cheese frosting. Okay, enough with food because I don't want you to get hungry. I'm really excited about this channel again, mostly because in the time where I wasn't doing anything, I decided to kind of change my branding, do an outro and intro. I hope you like the intro on this video. And I've been playing and learning a lot of stuff. I learned how to use another type of editing software, so that was pretty amazing. And you know, I invested a little bit more. I got some studio lighting, so I hope you can tell the difference. And I also bought a couple stuff so I can set up this as a studio where I can record every day. It doesn't matter what time of the day. Before, I was always recording on my day off, and it was in a little room. Not a little room, it's a regular size room, but beside a window because I was relying on sunlight. And it was a little frustrating because as much as I like sunlight and it's a free source, it's not easy to deal with sunlight, mostly because I'm in Florida. And I don't know if you heard about Florida, but the weather's kind of unpredictable. Like it can say it was going to be a sunny day, and then all of a sudden a cloud comes up and it rains like there's a storm out there, and then 2 minutes later it's like nothing happened, the sun came out again. So I feel like it was an emotional roller coaster for me, because I would go plan my day around recording and filming a really cool video, and then all of a sudden it rains. So it kind of puts my mood down, and I was so upset about that. So now I have studio lighting. Now I can record any day at any point in time during the day, which is pretty awesome. Also, I had to do it because the room where I decided to set as a studio is not available anymore. So I just had to work with what I have. Now I decided to take the other room and invest a little bit more so I have more time, space, and it would have been a lot easier for me. So expect me to film more often starting now, and also probably I'm gonna try to take it slow at the same time, like starting slow and building it up. So I'm probably gonna record maybe once a week instead of 2 times a week. I'm gonna start slow and build it up back again. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about everything. I hope you're excited too. And let me know in the comment section below if you like the intro and if you like, where this is going. So I get even more motivated. Okay, so lately, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not using my beauty blender. Lately, I've been using my Sigma brushes. I still have a beauty blender, but it's kind of busted. I don't know, let me show you. It's all broken, dirty. I mean, I did wash it, it's washed, but it's still what they call stained. And so I decided to stop buying beauty blenders and just start using my Sigma brushes. Also, I noticed that my foundation looks a lot better when I use my brushes instead of my beauty blender. So that's pretty interesting. So that's why I stopped like using the beauty blender, and that's why I'm not using the beauty blender today. It's a pretty amazing tool anyways, but I've moved on for now. Okay, so now I'm going to set my my concealer, and lately I started pouring this a different way, because the problem about this packaging is that the packaging, it's not helpful to release the product or to dip your brush into the product. So lately I'm just opening the cap like this and pouring just a tiny bit into it, like this. And so I'm getting my my Sigma brush and dipping the brush into the product and then putting it under my eye and stuff like that. That's how I've been setting my concealer and my foundation and all of that. And now I do use the beauty blender at the end, like I damp it just to set this powder, but I'll show you afterwards. On another note, I've also been watching a lot of Netflix shows. Lately, John and I, every night we watch a movie, but when I'm not with him or he's working and stuff like that, he's been working a lot of hours. He's been working like 50 to 55 hours a week. So, there's a lot of time where I'm not with him, and I've been watching a lot of Netflix shows. I also took vacation on the last week of February and the first week of March, and I decided to watch a lot of Netflix shows. It was a staycation, so we really needed that. John and I took that week off, and we really needed to stay at home, because last year in 2017, every time we took a vacation together, we decided to travel. We went and drove to Delaware or went to Puerto Rico. It was a lot, and we got really exhausted in 2017. So this year we told ourselves we're going to take it a little bit slow. We're going to take these vacations for us, and it started this last week of February, where we decided to stay at home and do nothing. So there was a lot of Netflix shows that I wanted to watch, but the thing is, I binge watched them the week after I went on vacation, so I didn't have anything to watch. And the one that I did watch was Grace and Frankie. That was the last season I watched, or the last series I watched before I went on vacation. Grace and Frankie is amazing. I didn't think I was gonna like it this much, but I really enjoy Grace and Frankie. It's really cool. So if you're looking for something to watch, do that. You have to see it with an open mind though. So just a heads up. But it's really amazing. But because I didn't have anything to watch, I asked my boss, she loves Netflix shows too, and I asked her if she wanted to, like, if there were any suggestions that she would give to me, since I didn't have anything to watch. And she suggested to watch Santa Clarita Diet. So I'm just gonna put it down here below. So I really enjoyed that season. It took me by surprise, because I thought it was gonna be at the beginning like a quirky kind of, chick flick kind of series. But guys, it's so morbid. I don't know if you guys have watched Dexter. I love Dexter. It's a really morbid series, but it was really cool. And even though Dexter is the bad guy, you kind of see him as a good guy. So it's really interesting. So if you haven't watched Dexter, watch Dexter. This one's longer though. Dexter is really long. But Santa Clarita Diet has 2 seasons now. At the time when I was on vacation, it only had 1 season, and then the second season was gonna come out. But I loved it. John hasn't watched it, and I've been on his case because I want to watch it again with him. And he saw the trailer on Netflix, and now he's kind of interested. So that would be cool if we watch it together. But if you haven't watched it, I recommend it, honestly. But just so you know, it's kind of morbid. So if you don't like morbid stuff, stay away from it, just saying. And also, what else do I have to do? Oh, I have to do my brows. Okay. So another thing I wanted to mention as well is that I finally am motivated to make some home improvements. We bought this house over a year now, and even though I love it, you know, I love my house and we're really excited about it, I haven't been inspired to decor it or to do anything with it. I haven't done anything. I haven't painted, nothing. So now I'm really motivated, but I'm taking it one step at a time. I'm going really slow. When I bought the house, some of my coworkers told me that. They told me, you know, good thing about your house is that it's your house, but don't worry, take it slow, take your time to put it or to set it up the way you want it. So I took the advice, but I think I took it to the next level. So I think I bought a curtain a couple months after buying it. I'm gonna say 2 or 3 months after buying it, for the sliding doors that go to my pool, because I do have a pool. This is really clear sliding doors, and because I have neighbors on the back of the house, they could see inside during the night. So 2 months after buying the house, I'm like, you know what, I think it's time. So we bought those curtains, and I love those curtains. I got them from Target. But also I had another big window on my living room that, even though it didn't expose the house that much, it's still, you know, we still needed the privacy because we do have another house in front, you know, across the street of our house. So during the day, they couldn't see inside. For some reason, they're like tinted windows, so during the day you can't see, but during the night, when the house is lit, you can see from outside. So, you know, we wanted more privacy, and after a year, we decided to buy curtains for that window. So I'm taking it really slow, but I am doing it, you know. And after I bought those curtains, I'm like, you know what? I feel like it's time. I'm more inclined to paint the house inside and out. My house is like in a yellow, kind of Easter yellow color, but I want to change it to a gray color. But also I feel like with grays, it's really easy to get it wrong. So I want a happy gray, you know, or contemporary gray, not a sad, dull gray. So I've been looking up things and stuff like that. Also inside, I have more like a peach color, and if I paint the gray outside, I feel like it would just match better if I paint maybe white or gray inside. John is more inclined to another type of gray inside of the house. I just don't know yet. I also want to change my cabinets. Not change like the entire thing, but more like painting the cabinets and changing the color of those cabinets. Because my cabinets are fine. I do like my cabinets, but I feel like it'll be better if I change the color. So I'm really excited that I finally, you know, I'm getting the hang of it. I think I'm getting very motivated to, you know, get my house ready. So it only took a year though. That's a lot. Okay, so I hope I'm not boring you too much. But right now I'm going to do my eyes, but wait, I have to set up my face first with the powder. I have to take the powder out. Okay, so I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and I'm going to tap it in all the areas I had powder in. This is the trick I've been doing lately, and I feel like it helps a lot with taking out the excess powder or the white powdery texture on my face. Makes it blend in better, and it sets it so my makeup doesn't budge. Now the products I do use, they last for a long time, you know, for a lot of hours, so they all last through my entire shift, and sometimes I work 9 to 10 hours a day, but I feel like this helps a lot. And once I do that, I can start with my eyes and my blush and all that stuff. I swear to you, I don't have to swear, but I assure you this does not take me more than 15 minutes. It is not. I'm just talking too much, like I always do. So I'm going to set up some blush in this face. So lately, I've been mixing 2 blushes. I've been using the Too Faced Love Flush in the shade I Will Always Love You. It's like a peachy color, very appropriate for spring. And I've been mixing it with like a shimmery blush. Lately I've been using this kind of shimmer on my, it's a Pirates of the Caribbean highlighting blush, or highlighting palette, or whatever, or face palette, what they call. And there's a shade right here that I do love, this one right here. And I've been using that one, but this one's limited edition. You can't get it anymore, so if you don't have that one, you can get the Pop Button Peach from Too Faced. I do love to mix those two, and it just gives you like a really natural glow on the face, so you don't look really flat or matte on your face, because my foundation, it's more into the matte side, and if I put some powder it does look really matte. So just putting in some glow back into my face. Then I'm going to highlight. You can use any highlight that you like. I'm using from the Pirates of the Caribbean one, and just put it on the high points of my face. Now in just a second I'll show you the trick on why I count this as my everyday makeup and really natural, and it's because I decided to do the trick that a lot of makeup artists do and beauty gurus do, whatever, and it's using your bronzer to put it on your crease. So I'm gonna take my Hoola bronzer. That's what I used to bronze my face today, or like every day I should say, so bad that I'm running out. I'm hitting pan. So I'm going to take just a normal brush, like a crease brush, and I am putting it on my crease. And what this does is, gives dimension to the eyes, because I already, set them with concealer, and I don't want them to look really flat. Now, honestly, this is all I do, and then sometimes I do highlight my my inner corner and my brow bone, sometimes, not always. And I barely do my lower lash line. Honestly, this is all I've been doing because I just don't have time to do my eyes lately. I don't want to wake up in the morning and go to work. Sometimes I'm really tired. There you go. Do I look awake? Do I look pretty? Do I look natural? Yes. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I know it's really informal. I just don't know where to go. I mean, I do have a few topics that I wanted to talk to you about. I think I talked about everything I wanted to, and I hope you enjoyed this hangout with me. So don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did like it, and before you go, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification button. I'm gonna do my best to start uploading on a weekly basis, but in case I miss one, just hit the bell so you know that I will be here or that I showed up. Okay? Guys, thank you so much for watching. I truly missed you, and I hope you missed me, and I hope you enjoyed all of this. So I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.